Okay, now let's look at utilizing the hat heat press to put on DTF transfers as size labels. Settings for this are 290 degrees for 12 seconds, although usually I keep the timer at 10 seconds because by the time you pull this up, down, and get around to that, you're going to hit your 12 and they're going to work just fine. Key things to note. Keep your tags in before you start doing this. That way, as you're going through them, you can see this is a medium, and you're matching up the right thing. That's crucial. So all you're going to do, take your shirt, stand to the platen sideways, load the shirt on straight, visually straight at least, with the tag there. You know, keep in mind things like your side seams, where the graphic is, those kind of things. You want this to be perfectly parallel, and you also want it to be perpendicular to any lines in the art. So now you're going to just take your transfer. As you're using your transfers, you want to grab a stack of them at a time, put a little fold in it like that. That way you got a bunch of them sitting there with that little fold in them. That's the key to making this thing work right. And then you're going to place this. Keep in mind, as you're doing this, you want to look at the art in it and not the edges of where the transfer was cut. Make sure the art is square and straight, not the edges, because that's hand cut. They're not going to be straight. Don't even worry about that. Just visually look at the art in the graphic. That's it though. You're just going to put that on there, swing it around, push that down, push and arrow to hit your timer. It's going to be 10 seconds, but it ends up being a total of 12. The alarm goes off, hit the down arrow, pull the clamp up. This is a hot peel, so we can peel it right off. It's beautiful, looks good. If there is a problem, or like I didn't get this down all the way under the platen, I can just shift it and put a piece of Teflon on top and hit it again. So if you mess up a little bit, no worries, move it to where it needs to be, do the same thing again. Only other thing different with that, between that and fleece, is the fleece, the first time, the initial time, it won't push down in as much. So you need to do your initial press and your initial peel, and then you do need to cover it with Teflon and come back in again for about another 5 to 6 seconds just to get it to really push down and sink into those fibers. But otherwise, fleece is the exact same thing. That's it.